Can he read? Can he add and things like that?
No, man. That's a real thing. He can't really read.
What's her name again?
She go by K.
So she's been the one responsible for him getting booked everywhere.
Yes, man.
So Zeus, now that's TV. So the contracts are flowing through her hands.
hmm
When we spoke yesterday, the shit that you told me, my heart just dropped. I damn near was in tears. Like when you were telling me
Yeah.
just the conditions. He's making all this money, but the living conditions is just not matching up to what he's bringing in until he had to ask you to look over his stuff. Can he read? Can he add and things like that?
No, man. That's a real thing. He can't really read, nor just the things that he read, and it's really a disability. He definitely has to have people in his corner that's trustworthy of actually being able to take care of his finances. Because actually, when I seen it, I was actually just baffled to be like, how do you have so much money and don't have anything to show for it?
He can't read numbers, and that was the reason why he asked you to look over his bank statements to tell him what was going on.
Yes, ma'am. Just for reassurance, basically to make sure that he wasn't tripping.
All right, well, obviously, he wasn't tripping, and then you ended up getting fired
Yes, ma'am.
because he ultimately chose the girl over you because, of course, the girl is the reason as to why he has this access to these networks and why he's able to travel and make money. So he kind of sees it as, if I fire her, then I'm going back to the streets.
Right, right. I think he's afraid of the whole overall situation. I've actually, we've talked about how he felt prior to him signing a contract, how he felt like he was forced to sign it. And, I think he was given an ultimatum pretty much for him to sign it or she was going to leave and go elsewhere. So I guess he was kind of just nervous that he wasn't going to be able to get booked anymore.
Tell me about that contract before we get into the specifics, okay?
At first, initially, when he brought it up to me, because she was pressing all of us pretty much that was going to help him out to be on contract. She was pretty much saying, like, Shamar likes to be indecisive about people that he want around him. So pretty much to cover our own behalves, we might as well just go ahead and get it on paperwork so that, if anything was to ever come to surface, we'll have something to cover our own backs. Told us he was getting booked for $1,000, $1,000 booking. So I was like, for him to be making $1,000, like, how are we going to be able to pay? So this initially where the conversation came for is like, well, we're going to have to up the booking rate, if you're going to be inquiring and bringing on people on the team.
30% was her fee?
Yes, ma'am.
Managers get no more than 15.
I've heard of that. I mean, even when I saw the 30, I kind of said 30 that's almost half.
But then she lied to him about how much he was getting paid for these bookings.
Right.
And then you found out. Tell me about that real quick. Like, when did you find a major discrepancy in what she said and what she gave Shamar versus how much he actually made?
Well, I've went on like 20 V1s to where, like I've seen Woody, they said Woody got paid $10,000 just for appearance, and Shamar only got paid $1,000 apparently, or $2,000, I think at the moment. But he was only getting paid out of mouth from her mouth was saying he was only getting paid $1,000. So I'm like, in that case, are you getting $1,000 and he's getting $1,000 if they paid you $2,000? So roughly when I would hear and see things like that, it would kind of just make me question, like, where's all this money going?
Wino, sometimes Diddy is gonna want to party and you got to tell him no. I'm reserving New Year's Eve to party with my winos in Houston, Texas. Get your glasses ready to bring in the new year with me at Bayou City Event Center December 31st. And after the show is the after party, and after the party is the we ain't doing none of that in Houston. Them numbers is too hot and too high right now. I can't wait to see y'all in Houston. Let the countdown begin for a night of wine, gossip, and comedy. Tickets on sale right now via TashaKOnStage.com. Now!